Brad, what's going on, man? Dude, I'm so excited that you got Brad Cardone. Grant Cardone or one of his salespeople interested. Man, this is the time to take it, man. This is the time. That's a huge, amazing opportunity that really, honestly, could, if we do this right, man. If we do this right, could really potentially solidify AI firm in the industry. And he's the big time, and 50 something million people watch his stuff. He's huge, man. He's pretty much a billionaire at this point. So, yeah, man. I just want to go over some things to say and some really talking points maybe to sell us. And yeah, dude, it's kind of it's really hold on. All right, I have to just close the window. Anyways, it's really weird to brag about myself or anything or talk about myself. That's kind of uncomfortable for me. Like I'm super humble, but if it comes to creating a sale or it comes to creating edification, it builds trust right away. And it's something we gotta say, even though maybe it's kind of weird for me to say it, but for you, you can possibly say these points, and I don't know if it's I don't want to come off braggy or anything. It's not. You put any work into anything, you're gonna get those results. So, yeah, dude. Between you and me, I really haven't shown many people this, but we were given an option at MIT, and this is something you might want to say the same. When we talk back to Grant Cardone, or we just want to have a thing to say and things to not to say. We need highlights. We need look, this is the reason why we're the best, right? And here's the thing: we're not going to get a lot of time to say that. We got to know right away. Our sales, our pitches have to be rehearsed. We have to talk to ourselves in the bathroom, in the mirror, and see how we look. Record ourselves, see how we look, man. And this is really important to making somebody the best of the best. So what is this? Why are we watching it? Okay, so maybe to build edification, build trust, or build something like that. Immediately let them know that this is the reason we're the best. We are the real deal, and here is proof. One of the guys. I mean, obviously, this company is fairly young, and obviously he was kind of using it for his own businesses and all that stuff. And I was doing some consulting with other restaurants, and one of the restaurants we had 30% greater sales, and we just did it in the first week. Right? Understand that kept growing, and that was the basic version of what this did. And so when I just came out with the brand new one, the actual something that would be able to replicate itself without me, dude, it was insane. Absolutely insane seeing this thing working. Absolutely insane seeing this thing actually work. And I've video of all that stuff on some YouTube videos. I don't know if I have it shared, but I could show you those at some point too, of stuff when it's working. Anyways, yeah, dude, bragging points. We want to build trust, and that's why we can brag about this. I was, when we had some classes at MIT, dude, this is insane. Google saw this. Google was so impressed by this, they wanted us to use this at their conferences. What this is a hologram display, and we're seeing this light. When you're in person, dude, oh my God, when you were in person, this thing was floating in the room. Brad, it was insane. It was so trippy, man. This light was a image floating, and yeah, the video picks up the glass, but when you're in the room, you don't see the glass. It's a dark room. You're not supposed to see this thing down here. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to see that. That's hidden. What really they were impressed with is they knew that everything below here, that screen can reflect anything. And if you do it right, properly, you don't need any wires for it. There's a specific way we use, technology we use to make that happen. And so, yeah, I'll just show you a little bit. We had some games, and the crazy thing is these are bragging points for you to say to people who are like, okay, well, what does Andrew do? Is he real? Is this thing real? Of course it is. Here's why. He did some stuff at MIT. This project went into the MIT museum. They legit. In the first week, it was being, we kicked everybody's ass in the class. That's fucking sick. And then that went on to we were so blown away. That went on to go to the MIT 50-year anniversary. They wanted to have this on stage. They were talking about having this on stage with Google. Google saw this. Oh my God! dude, I'm like, how is this? Is this real life right now? Like, holy shit! Like, somebody pitched me. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't believe this happened. Brad, super humble, but you know, it's bragging points, and we can say it, sell it like it, you know, sell it like it's it's definitely going to help build edification. So yeah, I'll quit yabbing and kind of show you what it is. But don't look at this thing down here. That's when you're using this. Nobody sees this. This is hidden. This whole entire thing is hidden. But the way angle, you know, on the camera, kind of, you know, it's just better in person, man. It was just insane. This light looked like anything on the screen looked like it was floating. You couldn't, dude. It was insane. You look like a sorcerer, man. Like your hand is moving all this stuff. The computer's tracking your hand movements, and specific hand movements do specific things. So I'll quit saying shit, and here it is.
Any which way. Okay.
Look at that. So don't look at this light thing, because that's not what the people are going to see. They're just going to see a floating light.
There was just something amazing.
Yeah, dude, it was insane.
You're controlling this.
Dude, it was insane.
I can't.
So just look at the up top. That's really, that's what we're looking at. That up here, that's the screen.
It actually feels like it's weirdly enough coming out of your hand. So here's one of the games we have.
And so like people were blown away. So
above the screen, right?
Oh.
So just got killed.
Look at this.
The red is the cat. I'm the white. I'm the mouse. I have to run away before it kills me.
This is a real game. You're programmed.
Now it's chasing me. Yeah. The left hand up.
Dude, this was the real deal, man. Seeing this in person is so insane. So I just want to show you, just so I can build trust with you, and you know what I say is true. And it's if I say it's happened, if I say it's real, I don't say things that haven't happened or happening right now. So yeah, so this is cat versus mouse. Red is the cat.
What you got?
You know what I mean? I'm the white trying to run away from the cat. Get chased. It was hard, dude. And so look at this. Look at the screen up here. It's just a floating light. Oh my god, it was insane. You should see it in like real person. It was like high def, man.
It's quite fascinating.
Yeah, and so we have that. Yeah, I did it with the team, so it wasn't just me. But I did a lot of that stuff. Oh, check this out. When you see this floating real, I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. Look. Exactly.
What was amazing is that this is being looked at to be into the MIT Museum, which is a phenomenal thing that we all achieved it as a group.
Yep, 100%. Team and I. Yeah. Dude, it was insane.
That's my professor.
Yeah.
And even Alec as the other professor.
Yeah, dude, insane. And so, understand, like, man, that's awesome. And then I was, part of the Tetra project at MIT. So, dude, honestly, humble, and it's hard for me to like tell you these things or even mention these things because I feel like it might come off wrong, and I hope that's not the case. I hope like people are like, okay, I can do anything. If he can do anything, I can do anything. So I hope it's like inspiring, but at the same time, we got to build relationship quick, and the quickest way to do that is say, hey, the guy that started this company. Was doing it for over 10 years with other companies. And here's the thing. He saw what needed to be made. He saw the AI as being the future. He created an AI program. This guy did some stuff at MIT. He literally got a project to be in the MIT Hall of Fame. This MIT Hall of Fame led on to Google wanting this hologram. It's a hologram gesture display. Basically, it's insane. It's absolutely insane to see this thing floating in the room, and you're controlling it, dude. So it was humble, man. And you put the work in. I'm not a genius, man. I want to get that across. I just am the hardest working dude, and this is proof. This is proof. Your projects, what you do, your work, Brad, that is proof, man. So here's the thing, like, yeah, great. But I was part of the Tetra project. Here's the thing, Tetra projects, like, man, it was insane to be invited into a meeting to, see what the MIT was going to do next year, and I was able to give some input. And man, that was insane, dude. I felt alive there, man. And it was so insane. Like, the stuff you always wanted to do, these people are like killing it. You know what I mean? So, I feel like Grant Cardone is the MIT of sales, and there's no doubt. There's no doubt. So if you keep sticking on, with Grant Cardone, Brad, you are going to become the best, the absolute best in what you're doing. So man, kill it in Grant Cardone. Search his stuff. Search his YouTube. Search Grant Cardone Masterclass. Search all this stuff. And I will actually search that for you. I will find Mastermind. There we go. You see, I already typed it before. And what I want you to do is look at this. This is the guy. Listen, watch. See how many people watch this? 25,000 on one video. All right. So he does this stream every week. And I just want to let you know, this guy right here, Grant Cardone is great. But this guy at 25 pretty much surpassed where Grant Cardone was at 25. Grant Cardone didn't make it until 50. So this guy learned from Grant Cardone. And from the Sales Training University, from taking all this stuff legit and literally just busting his ass, he will tell you exactly what he did to make it. This guy's making over $1 million a year. And that was a while ago. So he's making a killing now. So this is the thing he does every week. And this is Mastermind. So like when you are going through the program, you've already been through the program. That's the time to see this. Once you have a basic, like don't jump to this first thinking like, okay, I'm going to watch this first and I'm going to watch this every day. No, do the basics first. Learn, go through the training, dude. Do it proper. And then when you get beyond that, this is what you want to do. So the quicker you do that, the quicker you get to this mastermind group. The mastermind group is going to absolutely take you into another category. So I'm a little sick right now. All right, so here we go. This guy, I learned so much from this guy right here. He's pro, man.
That's who we're on Cardone On Demand.
This guy. All right, listen. This guy. I'm gonna give you his name. Forgot his name. Steve. Yeah. Anyways, Steve Spray.
Cardone University, and so the point of this call, guys, is so that way we can get together as a group.
Unbelievable. Brad,
if mastermind.
If you want to be like this guy,
who's winning in the marketplace?
How
are they using Cardone University to help them out? How are they using Grant Cardone training to help them elevate their skill
100%.
level?
I'll let him talk for a couple seconds.
So today, what we're going to be talking about, handling objections. We're going to be talking about handling objections using Cardone University. So if you guys want to call in, I'm going to answer any question that you have, but I'd love to hear what type of objections you're getting. That way we could get them handled for you on the call today. So if you want to call in, it's 30. Continue getting better at. These are one of my clients, awesome guys, Bonham Chrysler. He says, look, we've seen a 2% increase in digital conversion. Okay, if you even know what a 2% increase.
Understand? I'm eating right now, kind of killing two birds with one stone. Anyways, this guy, you just need to know, Brad, that if you are like this guy, you are going to kill it. This guy is relatable, he's easygoing, but here's the thing, he makes the sale. He's a professional. But one thing he knows is like, he trades, he train and put the work in. 15 minutes is minimum. He's doing like 4 hours every day. 4 hours every day. He's gone through the training not once, but into the 100 time. You know what I mean? He's gone through the absolute training, and he just knew. This is a secret. He knew the more he watched it, Brad, the more it would absorb into him. And the more he would be like that. He knew the more he practiced, he knew that he was closer to this goal. So, Brad, if you're like this guy, you're going to have a huge team. My suggestion is to check it out a little bit. You're going to connect with it.
Okay. Hey, before you do that, Andrew, before you do that, will you tell us what type of business you're in?
I'm an IT consultant. So
I love that.
IT support for local businesses, local business. And if you can go ahead.
Man, this guy made me, honestly, this whole training made me into what I am. And dude, it's exciting. So let's kill it with that. Let's figure out things to say and not say. So I'm gonna let him talk for a little bit so you get an understanding.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. They're blank. They don't have anything. How do I start using people in the company to get past them, right? And so what you want to do is you want to watch Getting Past the Gatekeeper. So John, if you want to show this, I'm going to click inside Getting Past the Gatekeeper. Okay, this is a big objection for everybody, and it's not even objection, it's just part of the process. And so the way that you handle it is you need to understand it better.
Yeah.
And so there's going to be 4 courses right here. One is, what is the gatekeeper? You've got to understand their position and what's actually happening on that side, just like understanding the buyer. If you don't understand the buyer, dude, how are you going to be able to handle those objections the right way?
Yeah.
So you got to understand what is the gatekeeper. Then we're going to get into, look, act the part. kill the small talk until you need it, and the power greeting for the gatekeeper. So
It's fire.
if you don't have a power greeting for a gatekeeper, if you don't even know what the power greeting for a gatekeeper is, you need it because it's stopping you. And so if you don't have Cardone University right now, or you haven't been to this part of the program, I want you to think with, look, I'm missing deals every single day
Yep.
because I'm getting stopped
Fire.
by
Listen to
something
this.
that actually happens to be part of the process.
Right?
Inside Cardone University and Cardone On Demand, I've got the information that tells me how to handle that.
Yeah.
So guys, look, I want you to be able to train on that. If you're doing 6 training segments every single day, exactly like what we're saying, is Andrew still there?
6
Yeah, so
segments.
Andrew, look, man, what you want to do is, you need to use that gatekeeper. Okay, you want to be able to use the gatekeeper as somebody who can help you get further along. So, you know what? I'm going to call up and I'm going to be real with
Listen
her. I'm
to
going to
this.
handle her objections like
Listen
I
to this.
would
Like a
inside the
boss.
program, inside understanding
This is who you want to
the
be like,
buyer.
Brad.
Have you been inside understanding the buyer, where Grant talks about the magic of agreement?
Yes, first rule of selling. Always agree.
Exactly.
Always.
Yeah, you can never train on that content enough, because what happens is every time you go back through it, you get a better understanding. And now I'm
listen.
thinking with, oh wow, the gatekeeper's telling me that she'll give, John, who's the CEO of the company, my information, when we both know that she's not writing it down.
Right.
It's actually never going to get to John, and you just got screened, blacklisted, never going to happen. Look, what you need to understand is that, look, man, use her. Right? Use her as somebody who could help you out. So you need to be on her side. I need to be in agreement with her.
Yep.
So I'm calling up and
Listen,
I'm saying,
listen.
hey,
Listen.
hey, you know what? I'm sure you probably block everything that comes through here. I'm sure, and I
Listen.
might not even say that. What I might say is, look, I'm sure everything that comes into this office gets funneled through you first.
Ooh.
Hey, typically, with a company like mine, what do you guys look for when actually getting this data to John?
Yeah.
Okay, what's she gonna say? Right? Who knows, man? Maybe she drops something. Maybe she says, "Oh, well, we never look at something like this." Right? Now I start going into all those objection handling pieces inside Cardone
Listen.
University.
Amazing, dude.
Okay, so when somebody tells me that they would never look at it, what's Grant tell you to say? Hey, totally
I agree,
understand
I
you
agree,
would never look at
I
something
agree.
like this, but if you did look at it, what would you want to see?
If you did do it, why would you do it?
Right.
If you ever let anybody through, okay, because I know you're the gatekeeper of all
Giving them power,
gatekeepers.
right?
You are queen gatekeeper.
Yeah, exactly.
If you let one deal through, because
Exactly.
you guys do business with
Yeah.
other companies right now.
Yeah.
Do you guys do business with other companies?
Look at that.
She's gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
yeah.
Me? Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Okay,
look
okay,
at
good.
this,
But they,
right?
so I'm gonna ask her
Dude,
that. Hey,
this
you
is the
guys
type
work
of
with other
fire.
vendors, right? She's gonna be like, yeah, we do.
We need.
Excellent. Hey, what was the thing that they sent through
Ooh.
that helped them out? That actually
Listen to
got
that.
them a 5 or 10 minute slot on John's calendar.
Wow.
Right? So, guys, those are just a few different things. You've got to understand the deal. It's inside Master the Cold Call inside Cardone University. So, Andrew, hey, thanks a lot, man, for calling up. Really appreciate that. And if you ever have any other problems, man, you ever have anything, I want you to use that all week long. And I want you to go back. I want you to write these word tracks that I gave you down today. I want you to do the 4 segments inside Master the Cold Call under handling the gatekeeper.
Yep.
And then I want you to use it all week long. And then next Wednesday, I want you to give me a call back in. I want you to let me know what happened, and we're going to dive in deeper.
Exactly. 100%, dude. 100%. I just wanted to let you know that this guy is insane. And so here's the thing, man. That is Mastermind. And, you could listen to a little bit here and there, but I want you to listen, go through the basics. That's where he started. That's where you get where you want to get. The people who kill it, he started with the basics. He didn't start with Mastermind, dude. So my suggestion to you, just go through the training as quick as possible. Go through it, man. Just do it. Just get it out of the way. Sign in, go through the training. Just do everything you can, but take it seriously. Don't half-ass it, or you will half-ass results. So here's the thing. If you go through all this stuff, we'll get into objections, we'll get into all that stuff, we'll get into templates, we'll get into scripts, we'll get into all that stuff. But like when you talk to a leader or something like this, and you know what he knows, man, you are going to absolutely kill it. You are going to crush it. You are absolutely going to crush it, man. So Brad, just wanted to let you, in on some of this mastermind group. I listen to this, God, oh my God, probably 10 times every day. I mean, literally, I'm able to, fast forward on 1.5. That's what I do. I put it right there, and I just listen to him like this.
Andrew, thanks a lot, man. So we've got another caller who's calling in. So guys, that's what we do.
Sometimes I listen to it like that when I'm on the train, but here's the thing. I've listened to it probably 10 times at regular speed. It's important you want to be at regular speed because you want to understand his tonality, his timing. That is important. So understanding timing, power, all this stuff. He is huge on scripts. He made what he is. I mean, he is what he is because of scripts that Grant Cardone in the training is going to show you. So, dude, unbelievable. You're going to have a huge future in this. And, man, it's going to absolutely crush everything. You're going to be able to provide for your girl, and I'm going to be able to provide, doing this myself for my girl, and we're just going to be able to help people, lift people up, man. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a killer team, man, and they're just going to be absolute sharks, man. And we're going to be able to do this remotely, and then eventually we'll have a team we'll be able to meet with every single week. You know what I mean? We'll be able to work from home, literally quit our jobs if that's what you want to do, and retire into this. Do you see what I'm saying? There is opportunity to do that, and this is that. So, dude, excited about this, man. Super excited. But I want you to go through the sales training, and so that way you know what to say to Grant Cardone. He's gonna, here's the thing. He's gonna ask you things he already knows exactly all the basics. The guy you're gonna talk to is trained exactly like this guy. Not as good as this guy is, but one of the, this guy's the top sales guy at Grant Cardone. You probably won't ever, talk to this guy unless we do some advertising for him. So this is the opportunity to raise up and just go beyond what you were capable before, Brad. And this is that point. So let's really kill the training. Let's get into it multiple times a day. The more you listen to it, the more you absorb it. You know what I mean? When you're moving, do it. Earphones in every single day. Listen to this every single day. Look up Grant Cardone Mastermind. You can listen to one and just kind of get the feeling of it. But my suggestion for you, 100%, dude, is to just go through the training as quick as possible and go through it. Absolutely to learn, not just to go through it, but to learn. Write notes down. You know what I mean? Just visit those notes, man. Take this seriously. This is an opportunity, man. You miss it, man, it's gonna go. And I would feel bad. You know what I mean? Seeing this be as a loss of opportunity for your our future wives. You know what I mean? So here's the thing, man. We gotta rise above. We will get unbelievable respect from them and their families, man. When we help our girlfriends' families, man, it's gonna feel amazing, man. Honestly, that's gonna be the greatest feeling in the world. But what I want you to do is definitely go through that stuff. Definitely get into that. What you're gonna know how to say, he's gonna teach you. So don't think you're gonna have to make this up and make this up. Go through the scripts, man, and just memorize stuff that you literally will memorize it. Once it's on memory, once you practice it, you will be spitting this out in your sleep, man. And when you get to that point, dude, you're absolutely gonna make the money he makes. And the other thing he does, I've studied the heck out of him. He's action. This dude is action. He thinks about it, he just goes into action. The scripts are so embedded in him that he knows everything and knows how to handle objections. Knows he's got so much years, 4 years at Grant Cardone, but before that, a lot of time in the sales. So this guy's young and he's killing it. He's younger than us and he's killing it. If he can do it, we can do it, dude. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. So I want you to brag a little bit on my behalf. It's kind of uncomfortable. This guy just build me up, build the business up, and you're building yourself up. You see what I'm saying? So I will edify you like nobody else. I will say that Brad is the wingman. Brad is the reason he's getting huge contracts for us. Brad is the reason AI Firm is what it is. Without Brad, AI Firm would be nothing. You know what I mean? These are true things, man. These are going to be coming true in the future, and these are things we're doing right now. So, man, just get a grasp on what you have to do and just go at it. Action. That's where this guy's making $1 million a year. And, a lot of that's residual income. A lot of that money he's making he's able to invest into, real estate and this and that. And he's making money outside this. So we're going to get to that point, and we're going to get financially smart through this guy. So our, training people are going to look to you, man. You're going to be that person they're going to look to, man. And they want they want a leader to follow, man. And this is going to be you. You're going to be this guy. You're going to be getting sales. You're going to be getting this stuff. But eventually, we'll be getting to that point. We got to find sales savages, and that's what we got to do. So when we find sales savages, they are already killing. So let's do that. Let's definitely work on that script. And I mean, it's hard to spend time, but you can watch this and fast forward. That's something you can do. But man, just get it into your mind, absorb it, read the scripts, memorize the scripts. You know what I mean? I was memorizing a lot of scripts, and especially on Grant Cardone. So just write it down, practice it, look in the mirror, record it. To record yourself in the video. That is going to make you who this guy is. He gives you a recipe. Dude, it's easy as baking a cake. But if you miss one of these ingredients, you're going to miss out big time. Your cakes can come out like shit. It's easy to follow the step by step, and you don't get an instant cake. Yeah, it does take 45 minutes and a lot of fucking time. You know what I mean? A lot of action. You know what I mean? If you didn't stir the eggs in properly, you know what I mean? You're not gonna have a cake. You're gonna have some mush. You know what I mean? You don't want mush in your life. So, dude, kill it, man. Absolutely kill it. And yeah. So what we want to say, just brag on my behalf. Say something about what we said earlier. I know it's a little uncomfortable for me to say. I don't know. It would be hard for me to say that, but to make like a edification like that for a big company is really important. Because if we lose this chance, man, I mean, we're gonna lose the next chance. We get Grant Cardone, we're gonna get you don't understand, man. We are going to get so much traffic. I just want to show you exactly what his channel's getting. So Grant Cardone, let's just go here, and we're going to. All right. So you're gonna see all of 111 million views. Listen, 111 million people, dude. Do you know how big that number is? That is so big. It's not even funny. It's just disgusting how big that number is. And so, yeah. And so you go home. He's got 800,000 people every single day seeing his stuff. Every single day seeing what he's doing. So, yeah. You want to look into all this stuff. And eventually, but, you just want to start with the basics. Just go to Grant Cardone University. And you will become skilled when you work hard at it. So how are we going to make that sale? We're going to look at the scripts. If they see you're not like, in the know, and they see you're not like kind of as good as they are, they're going to take advantage of you. And I don't want that to happen. Or they're just going to like, downplay you and be like, okay, this guy doesn't know. But where it's power, man, it's you understand what the sales process is, and you understand how to use it in your benefit. You want to solve problems for them. Identify the problem. Like, here's the thing, Greg. You're at 800,000 subscribers. That's great. Like, what exactly you're doing big things, but like, what exactly are you guys trying to build? You guys trying to get a better audience? You guys trying to grow your YouTube? Are you guys trying to sell your product? What exactly are you trying to do? What is your goal? Because, in my past experience, what I do is I help people accomplish goals, and we just literally just help people solve problems. And as we've been in business because we solve problems for people. I would love to solve your problem. What is your problem? And so they're going to list all their shit, things that they're doing, they could be doing, things that they want to do. And here's the thing. You're going to have to say, oh my God, well, what the hell are you doing that? You know what I mean? Here's the thing. This is what we do. This is why AI is the best. AI literally picks the best terms, the best keywords by itself. And the longer you keep that thing running, the longer you keep the program running, the more it's trained. The more it grows, the more it gets smarter. This isn't something that's going to take over. That's a silly, you know what I mean? It's only programmed to do advertising. There is always a person watching part of this, but there is always the advantage using AI. Nobody is ever going to be able to work as hard as this. You're going to need at least 3 million people to make decisions on a daily basis. When you have this thing running, and you have servers running this all day, every day, they don't take bathroom breaks. They don't need to shit. They don't need to take vacations. AI works all the time. And here's the thing, your advertisers listen, if they were working beyond 8 hours a day, don't you think you'd be where you are or where you wanted to be at some point? Oh, bam. You know what I mean? Just hit them with that. And be like, here's the thing, like, it's very rare you get an opportunity like this to use some top tech, and I would hate to see somebody else use this before you guys use it. I know Ty Lopez is looking into and looking into AI firm at some point. I want you to be that person because honestly we grew from you guys. Grant Cardone, you trained us, but here's the thing, like I just want to solve some problems for you, and what we're able to do is we're able to find a way to get the advantage in AI. Is giving us the advantage to get you guys advertising that nobody's able to do. Work 24/7, 365. This thing is building you an entire business. Building you, driving traffic while you're asleep, man. While everybody else is asleep, this program is running. And you can have multiple instances of this program. There is nothing better than this. Nobody is ever using it like we are. And that is absolutely the truth, man. That is absolutely the truth. And so, it's insane. I know it's kind of one of the longer videos, but I want to dig into this, man. We don't get time to talk, but here's the thing. I want to have some training. I want to have some idea of like, hey, man, what the hell are we going to do next? Hold on. I'm just trying to find my YouTube videos. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
No.
All right. Yeah, it's in my old videos. I kind of took it offline because I didn't want everybody to see the program. All right. Where is it? AI, GSA, was it AI program, insane. Okay, yeah, these are all real. Let's see. I may have hidden it, but I did it on purpose because when I put it online, I realized that the program, the coding is like when I made the video, I realized that like, oh my god, people can see the actual code. So I didn't want like people to be like, oh my god, I could totally take this because they wouldn't. I mean, they wouldn't know how to use it unless like they kind of made it. But like still, it's definitely safe to not have that online. But give me hold on, let me sign in on something else. Yeah, sign in on here. Go to my videos. Let's go to, hold on. Yeah, I will show you it working, just so you have an understanding of exactly what it's doing. So let's go to my channel. Like Brad, I just want you to know that, like, look, this is legit. This is hold on, my channel. Oh, yeah, YouTube changes everything. So it's like where my videos were last week isn't the same. Now they call it YouTube Studio. It's like this weird beta version. But yeah, going into it, signing in. And so, yeah, this is one of my channels. This is the smaller one. This is more of the private stuff. All right, here we go. AI Firmbot. Here we go. So let's go to the actual video. All right. I already see this. Yeah, I listed it as private. So here's what I'm gonna do. Where is that? AI. I just didn't want everybody to kind of see too much. Hold on. Let's see. AI. Where's that? AI. Where's that? AI. Optimization. AI Firmbot. Okay, what we're gonna do is open that, and I want to see it and show it to you. Let's see. All right, how do we? Let's go to video, man. Yeah, it's brand new. I don't know why they did this. YouTube just changes everything. So, what do we do? Oh, watch. Oh, we're gonna do that. Here we go. Watch. All right, here we go. Here's the AI working. Here's the program. Here was the first time I used it.
Hey guys, so just.
Oh my god. When this happened, oh, you have no idea. So, listen, this is the program. I'm not clicking anything. You have no idea what it's doing, but it has 3 different programs. On the left, you see the actual program running. You see the code for one program. There's 3 programs. Yeah, so I realized I was giving a lot away in this video, so we're gonna go and show everything that is happening is running, right? No, it's look at that. So, this is the brain. This is the file that is actually the brain, and it's on a cloud. It's on a cloud. So, the AI can be shared on many different computers around the world, and we can run many instances of the same program running. Listen. That's one. Every single number you see is how many different keywords that are going to happen. So each one of these is a different set of, think of it as the NCAA tournament. It's a different team. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. Every team has a different team. We're trying to find the winning team.
And so this is exciting because...
Oh my God, this is game changing. Absolute game changing. All right, so I'm going to go into it. You need to know that this is real. You need to know that this is creating itself. I'm not touching anything. It's creating Facebook ads for itself. It's saying, okay, we researched this. This team looks good. We're going to use this team. And look at this. Nobody has this. I'm not clicking anything, dude. You know what I mean? This is a whole entire program. Yeah.
And so your employee is going to look at
listen.
The best of the best options.
Yeah.
So we're going to run this in basic mode first.
Yeah.
Beta
yeah, and so one program, and then it sets the ads. Oh my God, this is so insane. When I see it running, it's like, you know what I mean? It excites me. It takes money to run this thing, so that's why we need to have some funding. And the funding is for listing the ads.
People have some really good success on Facebook, but Google
So I used this for quite a while. It was
to run.
absolutely insane.
And when
All right, so I'm going to go through. There's 3 programs, absolutely powerful,
third part
each
is the
one.
most important part.
Yeah.
It's called the master brain.
Yeah.
So let's go to the master brain.
This is the memory. This is the part. This is the part that the longer it keeps going, the smarter your program gets.
Just have-
So I just wanted to show you. This is real. This is 100% real. Facebook is doing. I wrote the program. Facebook's doing the ads. It's a,
then, you have to set a threshold.
yeah.
So what
It's
is
literally
the
saying, okay,
For us, it's
yeah.
gonna be,
Oh my God, this is insane. So
153 clicks.
yeah.
Or 152 clicks. So
If-
if it's 152 or higher per
Yeah. We gotta set, like,
$5
okay.
spend, then
yeah,
it will continue. It'll save it.
Yeah.
It'll continue and allow this to compete.
yeah.
And,
This is your
uh,
results,
you
and if
can
they're
find
lower than that, we forget it. They lose the tournament. If they're better than that in your ad, your team performed good. If they're better than that number or this number, we can use any one, but we'll just use result link clicks. We'll just use that because that's results. And so if it's 153 or better, it gets saved to the brain. And the brain's like, okay, this worked last time. So let's use everything that worked last time. And now let's try it again. Let's run it through the program again and see what happens. It gets the results of a Michael Jordan team into another Michael Jordan team. Imagine just a whole team of Michael Jordans, dude. This is absolutely insane. You know what I mean?
right here, but let's take this to the next step.
Oh my God! Like it excites me seeing this. I just want to have.
If it's above one,
I just want to have traffic. I need people. I'm so excited to run this thing. I'm so excited to do that because here it is running. Here it is working. Here it is seeing results. And it's actually, hold on. So, yep, this is we're going to show you the third program.
The program is learning. It's learning from this.
Yeah, it's learning from this,
153,
and it saves it to the memory. The memory is absolutely essential. So here's the thing: if it makes a mistake, just like a human being, it will not make the same mistake again. Dude, do you know how insane that is? The only time it does anything is to get better. Every single time it runs, it gets better. There's no back. It doesn't go backwards in performance. Dude, this is legit. I needed to show you this, man. I needed to show you that this is real. And, when we sit down in person, I'm going to be able to show you this. But I needed to give you some teaser of what's actually happening. But the optimization part is right now. This is the part of the program that actually runs.
Go here. And then go to I'm just going to show you exactly what that
Yeah.
looks like.
So here's the results.
Let's show
Yeah.
this.
So this is the memory. This is we're gonna see anything that worked is gonna go here. Sorry, I'm wicked sick. So getting better. Here's the thing. Any results get saved here. And here's the thing. You look at it as a child's memory. Child hits a foot on a stair, it doesn't do the same fucking thing again. So this is the part where it saves that. Hey, this didn't work. Or hey, it did work. And now we're going to write it down. So if it didn't work, it doesn't go in the program. If it did work, we're going to see it here. Dude, this is going to blow your fucking mind. Ready?
All right.
Hold on.
So if
Just
it's
watch.
153,
What?
Right here.
If it's 153 or better,
Right there.
write it down. What is that, dude? The program wrote it to the memory. And this is the memory file that makes this whole entire thing run, dude. Dude. This is an optimization. We could use this in stock trading. We could use this in anything where you need to find an optimization code. Anything. This program says, okay, is the threshold below this? No. Okay, forget. If the threshold is above that, okay, great. Take it, and then we'll rerun it again. And then we'll see if the thresholds of all the winners are, we'll change the stakes. We'll make it higher. And we'll be like, instead of 153, that's probably a low performing number. We're going to say, okay, 1,000,053. And so when it runs at a 1,000,053 or something like that, you're getting insane results. And then you keep running and running and running and running. And every time it gets smarter and smarter and smarter. It's doing this 24/7, 365 days a year. It's working all day. Dude, look at this. Look at this.
Exactly.
That
So-
is the memory. That is the secret sauce that made this one work. Is that, and this is just numbers. It could be keywords. It could be pictures. These things that are stored in here are just numbers to show you that, okay, in this instance, I needed to know what number to advertise or this, you know. These are keywords too. You're seeing numbers right now. It could be like, okay, when you're, you know, let's just say we work with Grant Cardone. What would we do? We would change the people we're looking at. Our target people are people that are salespeople. Okay, salespeople. That's a keyword. Okay, sales. That's another one. Grant Cardone. That's another team. You know, competitors. You know what I mean? All those will be saved. All these will be saved, dude. This is the memory. So whatever you're looking for, the customer wants to make sales or a customer wants to reach. This is programmed on reach. If they're programmed on sales, we can absolutely use the one for that. Dude, this is the program. This is running. This is the program. And I realized right away, man, like so close and so quickly that this could become something bigger than I ever thought. So I took this video offline. I'm like, oh my God, if anybody fucking beats me to this, I will be so pissed, because here it is working. Here it is. I busted my ass to figure this shit out every single day. And dude, you know, at some point I will definitely show you some story that just overcoming, man. My entire life is absolutely just overcoming, man. Overcoming obstacles, and anybody can do this. Anybody can really just overcome obstacles.
9% done.
Let me worry about the AI programming, and I want you to kill the sales. I want you to kill the absolute sales, and I want you to be my right-hand man, sending me absolute people ready to sign up, dude, and you can do it, dude. You can absolutely do this. You know, my time is best spent in doing this, in, you know, all sales that, you know, I can definitely close sales and all that good stuff. But here's the program running, man. And so
it runs for
yeah.
the very first time.
Yeah.
Minor.
So every time the program runs, it saves it to this file. It's run in just this edition. It saved it, and so it's like, okay, we can go back and we can look. All right, the first team didn't perform, so we didn't save. Second team performed, we saved the number. Third team performed, we saved the number. Fourth, you know, and we're changing every team. We change parameters. We change things we're posting. We change pictures. We change the way we say it. We change the format we say it. We say like, okay, you said this word. How about we mix one word? Well, you know, different instances. Every one of these teams is a different instance. And that is nobody. Nobody can actually do this. Nobody.
Once I fix the last couple bugs,
Oh my God, it's so exciting. Okay.
Google certification.
Yeah. Okay.
That's $1 million business.
All right, so
Actually, that are looking, you know,
yeah.
looking for.
Dude, and this is what I showed. This is what that company that saw $10,000 a month, the contract, they saw this video. They saw this video, man. And, you know, I just honestly kind of wanted to break that down. I know it's a longer video. And Brad, I thank you for watching this far. Man, we were able to connect. But here's the thing. I showed you a little bit. I showed you a little bit of the kingdom. I wasn't going to show anybody that code. I needed to show you. I needed you to believe. And I need you to believe this is a real opportunity, man. And I need you to understand how crazy this is. You know what I mean? So understand this is sick. This is the advantage. And, you know, hold on. Let's go to... I know it'd be better to do this in person. So let's go to ad managers. Okay. And in this situation, we're going to see all, this is Facebook. Google's another one. Google's a higher performing one. But this is just for people who want to do viral campaigns. Maybe somebody who has lower budget. So, you know, yeah, let's go to ad manager and we're going to see audience insights. And audience insights is insane. You kind of have to be approved for this kind of thing. And I do have a program for all that stuff. So, yeah, let's go to all the, hold on. This is, hold on, open. Let's go to audience insights. Yeah, and let me just show you what I mean by different teams. Okay, so every time we change one parameter or change a word or change the target people, the demographic, right? I'll show you a little bit about this. You know, we'll just kind of dive a little bit into this. Let's go for women or men. You know, we can change that. We can change it. We can do it by age. Each one of these is a different parameter, and if we do these, every change creates a different set of results. Different people see it, and you know, people are the variable here. Sometimes they look at it, sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? Sometimes they feel like clicking on an ad, sometimes they don't. You know, if you find out what people like in that category, you are way more, you are 1,000 times million times more likely to have success than anybody else. So in this, it's just insane. And just to show you that program running is exciting. I want to show you what it's actually looking at. So, and this is super important. So location, everything, that's huge, man. And let's go to Boston. We don't need to, but let's go to Boston, Massachusetts. We have 1 million people actively monthly. That's pretty good. So I want to go lower than that because, if I'm trying to sell, I just want to see if a couple, between anywhere between over 1,000 people a month, under 100,000 people a month. That's where you want to stay. That's but we can choose interests, business. Okay, I'm gonna say Grant Cardone. Look at this. We searched this, and now it's gonna say you have 1,000 to 1.5 monthly people. And I'm gonna say, okay, Grant Cardone's one. Let's do sales. Sales is another one. Okay, 45 to 50. This is a good thing to run your ad to. And so you're saying, okay, Facebook or Google, I need you to show this to certain people. I don't want to waste my money and throw a bunch of fucking money and it not come back. So I don't want to throw it at people like grandparents who aren't interested, don't have businesses, don't need my product. Why would I waste my money on that? And I'm telling you, 100% of the people out there doing advertising fuck this part up. Dude, this is the part, it's a make or break. How you target these people, these keywords are make or break. Age 18, under that, they have no fucking money. I would go even higher, you know what I mean? Change these parameters all the time. You want your money to be using like laser focus. I want to be into, and here's the thing. And you can have different results. 80,000 men monthly. Let's go for the women. So understand, these are facts. This is data. But when it performs that, we run this. These are like, okay, these are based on data that Facebook gets. But the data we use to make decisions daily is the data that actually is from the running of this parameter. This is one instance. And if we use the Grant Cardone sales, that's one instance, okay? We can say connections, okay? Pages, people connected to, or, understand there is so much location. Like, we could target by this. Page likes. You like, Grant Cardone. There's 100,000 people monthly, 150,000 people monthly looking at this that are men, aged between 20 and 30, or that are women between age 20 and 30. And, all these, you can find out so much shit. And I just spend so much time on here. Okay, top categories. Weird, right? So the people who are between 20 and 30, and these are the kind of things that the AI looks at. And it says, okay, page likes. The people who like, the people who like the pages, this is the number one performing one. So in between 20 and 30, all genders, these people like Grant Cardone in sales. Those people is this number. The things they like are Whiskey Saigon, House of Blues Boston. This is the one thing 200,000 people every single month have in common that are, between 20 and 30, that like Grant Cardone and sales. So those people who like Grant Cardone and sales, those are our people. And if we're going to say, okay, let's start with Whiskey Saigon and Sajon or whatever, and we have House of Blues Boston, Northeastern calendar. These are things, these are people we can target and say, okay, Northeastern University, sales is great, but here's the thing. We can make more money or this or something, whatever. Gem in 94.5, we can make a hip hop one. These are different posts. These are different. The Boston calendar, one of the best things, one of the greatest brands in Boston in 2018. Bam. You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing these people will click on. And College Fest, okay. Looking for a new job. AI firm has got the only people in the industry doing AI for advertising. Marketing, nobody else is doing this. And so all these Massachusetts memes. Then we said a whole fucking category memes and people laughing. So they share this, your shit goes viral. They share memes and that shit goes viral. We click on Massachusetts memes and we're going to say, okay, this is probably really, really fucking funny. And so we're going to say, okay, we're AI firm. We're going to share something to you guys that is really funny. Something like this. 104 shares. You don't know what 104 shares would do to AI firm, but it would build unbelievable. And you can imagine doing this 24/7, 365 program that runs while you're away. And here's the thing, when you have multiple programs running, you'll have multiple computers. Dude, the word exponential is just you'll have millions of hours in your day. You'll be working millions of hours potentially in your 24 hours. That is what AI will do. So I just wanted to show you a little bit, go on a little bit of training, understand a little bit of why we're doing this. I showed you Grant Cardone. I need you to smash at that. I need you to crush at it, dude. I need you to be like, okay, Andrew just showed me this AI program. Nobody else got to see that except my brothers and, a couple companies, man. Like, I haven't shown many people. That was it. Nobody saw that program. Nobody saw that. Here's the thing, man. You saw it running. You saw it actually working. You saw it running. You saw it saving the memory. You saw all that stuff. Nobody else has that. Nobody else has that. I've been in this industry for over 10 years, man. I know what I've seen, and I know that nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing it like we're doing it. And here's the thing, you cannot show people what I've shown you, man. It's just, if we get all, the opportunity taken away because we showed people how it worked and we didn't keep, some of this stuff to ourselves, we're going to lose out so big. And, it would be so disappointing. So just keep it between yourself and me. I trust you, man. I trust you. What I showed you, I trust you. If I didn't trust you, I wouldn't show you. So I know it's a longer video, man. We went in a little bit of depth training, and if it were in person, we're able to just talk and just go and grow for hours. But here's the thing: you're investing into your future, man. And we are both doing the same thing. So I wanted to show you, man. You're awesome. Just kill it. But now you know it works.